You guys ready for this one? The Target Stephen Bunting Gen 5 darts review begins right now. All right, guys, it is darts review time. I've got an incredible video lined up for you today, and what I think, just an awesome set of darts, as you guys are about to see. So yeah, you ready for this? The highly anticipated Target Stephen Bunting Gen 5 darts. Now, let me give you the quick backstory with Stephen concerning these barrels. He started using them about mid last year, and at the same time, he went up 50% in dart weight. For those of you that weren't aware, Stephen used to use a 12-gram barrel. I don't know how he did it, but yeah, he used to play with a 12-gram barrel, by far the lightest in the PDC. And when he started using these, yeah, he went up to 18 grams. So that's exactly what we have here today. And in my opinion, I think he's throwing better than ever. I expect to see big things from him for the remainder of the year. Hopefully he picks up a title or two before the 2025 World Championship. So, in case you're wondering where I purchased these, right over there, you already know, right? Double top darts in the UK. In my opinion, cheapest place on the planet to buy Target supplies. And don't forget about that discount code, because you're gonna need it with these darts. Not the cheapest things in the world. I'm gonna put up a screenshot for you. As you see there, and remember, for American customers, we do not pay VAT. So right around 70 pounds, which equates to roughly 90 US dollars. And if you look down below, they kind of come in a weird variety of weights, 18, 22, 23, and 25 grams. And I just want to throw this out here, maybe a question for you guys watching the video. If you're going to review a set of pro player darts, especially when it's on the extreme ends of the spectrum, like the lightest 18 grams from Stephen Bunting, or the heaviest, Ryan Searle at 32 or 34 grams, it would make sense to review the actual darts that he uses, right? Because I'm just assuming here, but these 18-gram barrels would probably throw, feel, and fly through the air completely different compared to the 25-gram version, right? So yeah, if you're going to review a set of pro player darts, use the exact weight that he uses. Yeah, it makes sense to me. Let me know what you think about that. But hey, we got a lot to cover, again, on an awesome set of darts. I can't wait to throw these a little bit later on in the video. So here we go, guys. The Target Stephen Bunting Gen 5 darts. Here we go. Okay, guys, let me show you everything that's included with your Target Stephen Bunting Gen 5 darts, starting with the packaging. And I gotta say, probably not the most flattering picture of Stephen there. I think Target probably could have used a little bit better picture, but hey, so be it. We've got this fold open tab here, so we have a bunch of pictures on the inside, and then on the back, picture of the darts with what's included in the box, which I happen to be showing you right now. So got this foam insert. Of course, we have our Target Swiss point tool. I'll show you how that works here in just a couple minutes. And Target warranty card. I bought the 18-gram version, so these are listed as 18.1 grams. We'll double check that here in the stats and dimensions, but this is what we all came to see. Awesome looking setup, right? Love the specialty points on the front end. We've got the Swiss Diamond Pro points. Those are really nice. And then there's the barrel. Check that out. Super nice, right? We got these small little squares machined on the front end of the barrel. We've got these ovals machined into this part of the barrel. Target logo right there. And this is new. I haven't really seen these on too many Target darts. We got the Pro Grip Evo stems. Nice enough set of stems, although I'm not really a big fan. For the throwing part of the video, I'm probably going to throw on the Target K-Flex, but nonetheless, nice set of stems there on the back end. We've got the Bullet Gen 5 flights. Those are really nice. So all in all, beautiful looking setup. I am really liking these darts. But hey, let's go into... Oh, hey, before we forget, I did want to show you this too. Always attention to detail with Target. All the logos line up on all three barrels, which that's just a nice feature out of the box. Again, little attention to detail. So nice to see that. And let's go into the next clip and stats and dimensions time. Alrighty, guys, let's get ourselves underway with some rotating stats and dimensions. And I gotta say, what a beautiful set of barrels here. Probably one of my favorite sets from Target of the UK that I've seen in a long, long time. But hey, we're gonna start with the points like we always do. Nice to see them come with specialty points. These are the Target Swiss Diamond Pro points. They stick out of the barrel 26 millimeters in total. Same points that Stephen himself uses. Now, as far as the barrels go, they are 95% tungsten on this set. The barrel length coming in really short at only 41 millimeters long. In the barrel width at the widest point, right on the front of the barrel, 6.55 millimeters wide. Now these obviously taper down towards the stem. Right in the middle of the barrel, they're only 6.3 millimeters wide. And right at the end of the barrel, ready for this, 5.8 millimeters wide. So yeah, this is definitely a front-loaded barrel. Now I did unscrew these Target Evo stems, checked out the drill depth on the barrels. They're drilled out 10.5 millimeters deep in the back end. Now, as far as the match weight goes, I got the same exact set that Stephen himself uses, 18 grams. The lightest barrel came in 18.12 grams. The next barrel, 18.14. And finally, 18.15 grams. So yeah, only 3/100ths of a gram off from lightest to heaviest. That is a job well done, Target. So let's go into the next clip and tell you all about the grip. All right, guys, let me hit you with a quick grip level here on this barrel. And as you guys know, Stephen has really never used a grippy dart before. He's used everything from a smooth barrel to the one generation there that had the nano grip, which, yeah, those things weren't grippy at all. Same goes for this barrel. Matter of fact, this back section with the ovals, it may as well be smooth. You can barely feel those. I mean, you can just barely tell they're there. The back end of this dart, I'd go grip level 1, although I think it's one of those barrels that's going to warm up to your fingertips. So maybe as you use them, it's going to get a little more grippy, but still very, very mild grip on the back end. As far as the front, though, I mean, there is a little bit of grip, but I think this is one of those barrels that definitely looks a little more grippy than what it actually is. Up front, if you're a front gripper, I would say grip level 2.2 on a scale of 1 to 5. So yeah, very low level grip, which, hey, that's right up my alley. I think I'm going to like these things a lot. So before we get them on the board, like I said earlier in the video, I'm not a huge fan of these stems and flights. So check this out. Happen to have some Target K-Flex. These are custom dyed from Darts Buddy in Japan. And I happen to think they're going to look pretty good here. So let's see how this looks. And yeah, I highly recommend Darts Buddy in Japan. I guess they take the clear K-Flex and give them a custom dye job. So what do you think of that, guys? I think the gold and the gold here kind of matches. So yeah, let's get these things on the board, have a few throws. And yeah, again, there is no way I am not going to love these darts. So can't wait to throw them. Here we go. All right, guys, here we go. So this is going to be interesting. So I'm not sure how many of you really follow the channel. I think most of you know, though, my darts, I have a hard throw. My darts tend to go just direct to the board. There's not much of an arc at all, just dead straight to the board. These darts, I've been warming up for about 10 minutes. No matter what I do, and I've actually tried a few different flights, the last second, these things nosedive. So they're standing up in the board more than pretty much any other dart I've ever thrown, it's really unusual. They just kind of flop through the air. I can't figure them out. So my grip kind of straddles both of the grip zones. So kind of right in the middle of the barrel, half on the oval section, half on the square section in front. So here's what we're going to do. Since these darts are kind of throwing a little bit differently than any other dart I've ever thrown, I'm going to go around the board, see how consistent I can be. Cricket count up. So 6 turns. We'll just do a running tally. I can't figure these darts out for the life of me. And normally, wow, it's standing up so much, the treble 20 is completely blocked. I might have to go over the top. Really baffling. These things take a nosedive right at the last second. Oh, did that one? Hey, we doing third dart savers here? 5 to start us off with. But yeah, they are standing way up in the board. Got that last one in there. Generally, I think all the 4 other previous Stephen Bunting models, I've always liked them. I've used his match darts way in the past. I used the 15.5 gram version from 180 darts years ago, probably a dozen years ago. Those are great darts. Yeah, I'm having a little bit of trouble throwing these things. And usually I can adapt to any dart pretty much instantly. Yeah, they're dropping so low on me. And that doesn't matter how hard or soft I throw them. Really bizarre. Oh, 6, 7. Kind of shocking because I honestly thought I would really like these darts, and it's starting to be the opposite. I'm missing by miles. Look at that, I missed 2 segments over. Hey, good recovery on the 18s though. So 7 and 6, 13. All right. I guess it's kind of hit or miss. In that last treble 18 I hit, man, that thing was standing way up in the board. Grip, pretty much non-existent on the back end. They do warm up to your fingertips though, and I mean, I prefer a mild grip dart, so no complaints there. I think they're going to be not that grippy for most people though. All right, 13, 5 more, we're up to 18. Man, I don't want to sound all negative, but another thing that surprised me too, considering these were made for Stephen Bunting and the weight that he uses at 18 grams, I'm surprised they're 95% tungsten. I mean, usually a light dart, you don't need that super high tungsten content. All right, what do we got? 18, 19. Oh, how'd that get in there? Oh, was that 5 more? 23. So I guess with the exception of the turn on the 19s, everything else has been okay. But yeah, they throw or they fly so differently through the air, for me anyway. It's really strange. Never had a dart arc as much as these do. I've played with a lot of front-loaded darts. Yeah, it's standing up so much in the board. I don't know what the camera angle is showing. Yeah, they're almost like an Adrian Lewis. They're standing up so much. Five more. Hey, what's that, 28? Hey, I'm not going to complain about that score. That was actually some really good throwing, with the exception of that 19 segment. We'll do one more. We'll get a mulligan on the 19s. What I do is pretend that I have, usually when I'm throwing at 19s, a little secret, even if I'm playing cricket or some other game, in my mind I always pretend I have 265 remaining playing 501. So one more at the 19s, and we'll call it. That was straight enough. Get up there. I'm throwing so hard. Yeah. Huh. Well, hey, after all that, again, I'm not going to complain about 28 cricket count up. That was actually a pretty good score. Almost 5 marks per round on average. That 19 slowed me down. But you know what I'm going to have to do? I'm just going to have to experiment with these darts a little more. Maybe I'll play with them throughout the weekend. And who knows, maybe I'll be back Monday. We'll do a match day Monday, maybe play some cricket. I'm actually experimenting with a new cricket program on the tablet. One of the best cricket programs I've ever tried. So I might be back Monday with that. And I guess that's it. Let's roll into the nice looking 180 here. We got a really nice close up so you can see the details on the barrel. We'll do a quick wrap up. Let's get out of here, guys. Here we go. Boom. Hope you guys like the close-up of that one. There's the first, and there's that second dart. Right in the corner. No issues with these points. Stick into that cement-like dartboard. Never lost a single dart on the floor, even though these are only 18 grams. So, hey, that's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the close-up look and review of the Target Stephen Bunting Gen 5 darts. If you did enjoy it reminds me, I forgot. I had the old Boom shirt all ready to go. I was supposed to wear that for the 180. Totally forgot. Oh well, we'll get it on the next video. But yeah, thumbs up, always appreciated. And more importantly to me, hey, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of the video. Let me know what you thought of these darts. Let me know if you already bought a set or maybe considering purchasing a set here in the near future. Speaking of purchasing a set, reminder, double top darts, link down below in the pinned comment. Don't forget about that discount code. I'll throw that down below in the pinned comment as well. So now comes the time of the video where I give these a recommendation on how well I think they're going to work for a recreational dart player. And to be honest, I thought I'd like these darts a little more than I would. Extremely front-loaded, but let's back it up a little bit. We got to start with the price. They're going to be about $100 US shipped to your house, so that's pretty expensive to start with. On top of that, the grip level, probably way too mild for most players. There really isn't any grip to speak of at all on the back end. And yeah, I just don't think it's one of those darts that's going to work well for too many players. So yeah, unfortunately, not going to get a great score. Ready for this? Let me know what you think. 5.5 out of 10. Did you expect that? Not sure what you might have thought I would grade these things, but yeah, honestly, it's just yeah, they don't throw like I think they would. Like I said in the throwing part of the video, they take a nosedive, so they really are front-loaded, even though there's such a tiny barrel. So anyway, we'll leave it at that. Real curious to hear your comments, or read your comments, and let me know what you think about these darts. But again, one of those sets, I just didn't really like them all that much, even though I should have, right? But anyway, we'll leave it at that, guys. We'll see you on the next video. Later.